And hello. How are you? I missed you in our past session. Yeah, for the summer, but due to some problems of health, I was not able to open my shop, but I'm feeling much better now. Thank you. How are you doing? That's good to hear. Well, I'm doing much better, so I was able to open shop again and start doing consultation. So since we missed the summer color analysis, we're gonna be doing now for the fall. So we're gonna be working on warm colors. Is there anything that you're looking in particular for this season? Oh, you wanna change your hair, the color completely? Very well. Any tone in particular that you're looking for? Whatever looks better for your skin tone. Okay, yeah, we can work with that. So you already know the drill. We're going to start analyzing the tones that you currently have, and we're going to be working for that. Since today we're going to be working with your hair, oh, let's see, a very beautiful hair. The tone is very beautiful, a little bit in the, I would say, cold tones. It could pass for the warms, but since you're looking something more deep, we can go a few shades up. Okay, let me just open here a new file for you, since we're gonna be doing primarily your hair. You can also want the makeup. Okay, and you're gonna be doing the colors here with us in a salon. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I can send the information to our hair specialist and to our makeup technician. Very well. Now let's start by taking measurements of your current tones so I can set up the computer, since I don't have the ones for the summer. Sorry about that. I have the ones we did in spring. Okay, so let's start by doing your hair chart. Okay, now we are into the yellow orange gamma. Now I see a little bit of inconsistencies in the tones. It's like you have 2 or 3 tones in it. Oh, you have been doing it at home? Yeah, that might be the reason. Because I see some very light blondes, some caramel tones here too, and some brownish tones. It would look great if it was even, but it's like little patches here and there. So what we want to do here is even them up. Which will be going here. Okay. Well, we are right here for your hair, which is into the orange yellow tones, which can give us these warm tones here right there, along with the black. Okay, that gives us a third complementary tones. Okay, let's see what color shirts we have here. I think I've seen some of those in my book. Let's take a look. Okay, right now I will say that you're right into the stones. Not this one, this is more into the yellowish, but right here almost into the reds. And you want to go a little bit more warm. Okay, so for you I will suggest going with the warm copper gold, maybe a golden brown too, even, which will be great, or a rich autumn red. That will be fantastic for the color that you have here, but we have to do first the other tones examination. But those are my three candidates right now. We're gonna be seeing after I'm done with the metrics on your whole face, but I'm very confident on this tone for you. Very, very beautiful, which I believe is something that will really compliment you. I'm gonna save this page here because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be revising it too. Okay, let me just brush your hair here. So we have it even. I want to see it right by your face. That's it. Okay. Okay, now since we are into these tones right here, we're going to be working from there very well. Okay. We're going to be working with the stones right here. I'm gonna get a strand of your hair a little bit closer, which, okay, now you can notice here that it falls right into this area right there. So with your eyes, okay, this is gonna feel a little bit odd, but I'm gonna put it right here by your eye. Very beautiful eyes as always. There we go. Okay. Working from here. Okay, there we go. That looks beautiful. Now let's set this one here. Okay. Well, with your eye color, and we're gonna set up the current tone that you have. Do you remember the tones that you use on your hair? Maybe from the box. It was honey something. Okay, we have a database here of hair tones, commercial ones. Okay, I'm gonna let you know about some names. Let me know if you remember. Honeydew, honey caramel mocha, strawberry honey. No, you're not into the reds, there's more cold, so you remember it's honey in the name, right? We have honeydew. Oh, that one. Okay, yeah, I have the tone right here, but since you have some other patches, I believe that you didn't do it quite well. It's kind of hard to do it at home, I'll be honest. I've done the same mistake before. That's why now I always come to the salon. Okay, good. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna be moving this here to see what complements your eyes better for the tone. Okay, going into the 1, 7, and 6. Remember that tone that I was telling you about? It falls right here into this category. I will say that you're right now right here with your hair, which is the 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, right here, and we want to tone it a little bit up, which will be right here into the stones, into the warmer. Now this is a big change, since right now I would say you're a blonde, and if we go into the darker tones, it's gonna be very hard to go back to blonde. You will have to bleach it and maybe damage it a little bit. So I want you to be very sure that you want to go with this change. Yeah, because it's very hard to go back to the blonde without damaging the hair too much. Okay, so we're done with the hair. I was saying that it's the 4 and 3. There. And yes, definitely we are right there, as I was saying, on the tone, which is warm copper gold. Let me show you here. Right here, you can notice how similar the tones are. It's kind of different on paper, but when you see it live, it's just so beautiful. It's not as vibrant as the red, the flame red, or the deep copper gold, which are the ones right here at the end. I know that you don't like going that bright, but this one is very beautiful, especially for the fall season, and it will go great even for the winter. Yeah, very beautiful, depending on the styling that we do. So okay, so we're done with your hair. Let me just pull it to the back. Now we're gonna be working with your makeup. Since this is not the hair color that you're gonna have, I'm just gonna put it to the back. Like so. Good. Now let's work with your eyeshadows. Now remember that during the spring we went a little bit more bright with your tones. If I remember well, it wasn't these tones in particular, but we're currently offering these ones made at home, well, here at our store, and this is the color that we are managing for the warm season, which is all the ones in the top. Okay, eyeshadows, day, night, and evening you will like. Okay. That's too cold. Okay, that gives us 3 and 5. 3 and 5. Remember how scared you were with the greens? How did it work? You like them? That's good. Okay, oh, we're falling right here. So I'm gonna be going into this whole frame of colors here. Let's do a little toss. So we have the red orange with the triage prune color. Okay, I'm gonna put right here. Okay, that's good. It's a good color here. Good combination. Now, it goes well with your eyes. We are always taking into consideration the tone of our eyes, which is very important. For some people, let's say people with very light eye colors, such as green or blue, especially the really light blue colors, is very tricky to find a good eyeshadow that complements them. Okay. I see one here. Okay, here we go. Okay. I love these stones for you. Now, we have this right here. I know it looks very different within the light. Let me just lower the light here a little bit more. But these stones, which we have a little bit of brownish tone here. We are again with the green, but this green is very, very warm. Could also pass for brown. We have this light beige tone, and going down with a brownish tone. Now this is kind of similar of what we are going to be doing with you. Right now you're here on this half, right? And we're going to be moving into a very warm tone. Right here we have a blackish tone, but it will be the same with you. It's going to be more into the red tones. So for you, we're going to be working with these tones here. Okay, this is the palette that we are trying to create for you. Okay. Here we go. This is just the perfect example for you. Warm tones for the lips and for the eyeshadow. That will be looking great. I just need to find the tones. Okay, for your eyes, we already have the tones. That is going to work great for you. We'll send it to our makeup technician so they can make it for you. Let's go eyeliner. Eyeliner, we're gonna go with plain black or a suit black. It will always look good. Maybe a brownish tone too if the eyeshadow that you're wearing are a little bit lighter. That's good, but that is only after we change your hair tone. Right now I don't really recommend it for the blonde tones that you're wearing, so that will be after the change. Okay, now let me get a palette that I think that you will like. One moment please. Yeah, I think this one is gonna look very, very well. Let me just find it here. Now this one is not something that we made here at our store, but is from one of our associates. It's called the Glam, the Taco Palette. Pretty funny, isn't it? But let me show you the tones. Well, this one was what I was talking about. This kind of brownish tone here, along with this one. This one is called Mexican cheese, but oh, believe me, it's just beautiful. once you apply it. See that shimmer and that tone? That is gonna look perfect for this season. Now we have our Pico de Gallo. See how deep it is? Okay, you can see the comparison and how it changes the tone. This one is the Pico de Gallo, Pico de Gallo, some people say it. And this one is the more yellowish tone, but they go absolutely perfect. Then we have the pollo or chicken. Look how deep that brown is. Just gorgeous. I adore this palette. Yeah, it's not the ones that we're gonna create, but I just wanted to give you an example because we still haven't done with the autumn ones. We may have them ready by next week. Okay, let's continue. Now let's go with your foundation. Okay. Did you tan a little bit in the summer? Well, I'm happy that you have a nice summer. No, I was at home, yeah, from my illness, but don't worry, it's okay. I'm feeling much better now with the treatment. Okay, there is some tanning, but that will go away once the weather changes and you start wearing, the sun starts getting hidden from with the clouds. Okay. That would be not a lot of change actually. Let me find in our database from last year during winter and in autumn and winter time. That's the good thing that you're a client with us. We have your whole history here of colors. Yeah, it should be the same. I remember that we did eyeshadow palette. You still have that one? You're running low? Okay. Yeah, I would say you can still use it, but since you're gonna change your hair, you're gonna need something different. Well, a little bit different. So okay, now we have your tones for the day that you can also wear in the evening, but if you want to go with deeper colors for, let's say, a special occasion, restaurant with low light, a party with different type of lights. So this tones here. Okay, for those type of bands, we can go with the purples almost with black. Can go with gray or deep suit black, which will give us to the blue violet tones here. This will be very complementary for at night, very deep dark colors, but only at night. If you wear it during the day, it can be a little bit tricky. I mean, it's up to you what you wear, and makeup is completely free. So what I mean by free is that we have free creative mind to do our makeup the only way that we want it. So but when we have our complementary colors, we can do it and looking good for us. Some clients had come, I don't like criticizing other people's styles, but some people come with very beautiful skin tone and hair, but the eyes look lost because they are wearing a tone that is not complementary for them. But when we change it, their eye looks absolutely gorgeous. they outstand, because when you're using the colors that are wrong for your eye tone and hair and skin, they are lost. You only see those colors. You don't see the person's eye or the hair or the face, because you are lost on all that color. But when you're using your complementary colors, you're seeing the person. The makeup is just something to adorn the beauty that is already there. Okay, let's continue. Okay, it's giving me a very light pink. I'm adding the hair color that you're gonna have, which will be into the red tone right here, but it's giving me a very bright pink. Well, baby pink, I will say the color is. I wonder. I mean, it complements with the warmer tones, but this baby pink, we could add it maybe a lipstick. It will be nice. A little undertone probably, but not just baby pink makeup. Okay, let me just add it to your information here. Can add more color there. Okay, there we go. So now we're gonna be moving into your outfits. I remember in the last season we're going with reds and also browns. Okay, let's see here. It's going to be a little bit hard to imagine it, because right now your hair color is completely different. That's why I pull it all the way to the top so it doesn't distract us. Okay, we're going to go with this one too. This is a good color too. Very well. So I have my color chart here. We have again the pink that is telling us the graph that is going to be very complementary for you once your hair changes, which will be this too. I know with the light it looks kind of white, but it's a baby light pink, same as this one. This one I would really recommend them to wear them during daytime, and only on the tops, and maybe an accessory like a scarf or anything of that sort only. Okay, just on the tops. Let's see what other tones we have here. It's right there. I'm gonna change the light so you can notice it. Yeah, it falls right here into this one, which is a very nice color, I would say, but very difficult to combine, especially for the autumn. That's why I'm surprised that it came out on your color wheel. Let me see if we find an example here. There is your hair, golden brown. Okay, we have a good example here. Now her hair is into the warm tones, so that's why you're having the complementary pink, and it looks good on the top. And once you change your hair, you're gonna notice. Yeah, right now with your hair, it will be like getting lost into the color, but with warm tones, you can see how complementary it is. Very beautiful. Let's see if I find another example. Okay, here's a good example of that. Now you can see this person. It's very light color. How the pink got lost. But once she wears something more into the cool colors, how her hair stands. That's the beauty of color when you work it right. Here's another example. Her pink blouse gets lost because of her light hair, but the green stands out. Very beautiful. Okay. Yeah, here's an example of the pink color that it will look good, even for makeup, but very recommended during the day only. I'm trying to see the fabrics that can look good. How are you with patterns? Okay, well, we have these ones. These tones will look good. Those are more like a spring colors, but since they are showing in your color wheel, it's good for you. Okay, have another tone that will look good on you, the pattern. Here, this is just perfect for the autumn, and that's how your hair is gonna look like. Well, it looks very light here with the lighting, but it's on the reddish tones. Very well. So we're gonna be creating your eyeshadow palette here and your hair appointment. Now we have available for next week with our technician. Are you better on the mornings or the evenings? Afternoons? Okay. I'm gonna set your appointment first because I don't want the others to take it for you. There we go. Good. Now for your makeup palette, we're a little bit behind since I was not in store for a couple of months, so there might be a little delay. I would say by next week or 2 weeks we'll be ready with it, if that's okay with you. Okay. Good. Okay, now I have set your appointment for your hair, and your makeup test it should be done in a week or 2. Okay, now let's finish with your outfit. We already have your tops, which good pink will be nice, which will be this one, or this one. Then I'm going to send the fabric samples and colors that is complimentary for you in your email. Now, evening tones. This one worked well on you, even on the days. Yeah, during that time, and with the hair too. Yeah, very nice color. Now these tones kind of look like denim, so that's telling us that any clothing that you wear, let's say jeans, let's say with a white blouse or a pinkish blouse, or even I would say it's a teal color, it will look good. Here's an example, like a little light tone here as a blouse, shirt, and dark tones on the blues right here. No, it's just bad with the lining that we have here, but this is a baby blue color. I'll try to put it a little bit closer to you. You can see the change, and change the light too. There we go. So these tones will look good, great. Now even with this, this one will be good for the evening too. And this one too. Now we have our pink right here. There, you can see how beautiful it looks. Or we can switch it on the bottoms. Remember, this pink's always on the top. There we go. That will do a look. That it looks great on you. Good. Now we are gonna be avoiding this type of colors, very bright yellows and orange or reds. And I would really recommend to wear this kind of tones when your hair changes. Not on the top. Maybe you can wear a skirt the bottom with these tones. Yeah, it will look good, but never on the top. This one's is a no-no. Once you change your hair, you're safe with these tones. These tones too. And this one's on the top. That looks very beautiful. That one too. Very well. I got a message here from my makeup technician. He's telling me that by next week we can do the makeup test. Yeah? Want me to set an appointment? Well, it cannot be the same day because of your hair appointment, because I want to be busy on those times. The day before? Okay. I can set you by Monday. And your hair can be done on Wednesday next week. Yeah? Excellent. Very good. So you are all set for that. Yeah, I didn't remember that. We already were doing that, but we're going to be doing the makeup test earlier than I expected. Okay, so that will be all. Do you have any questions? Well, it was a complete pleasure seeing you again. I'm so sorry about what happened during the summer, that we have to remain close. It was a little bit crazy, but I'm happy that we can now remain open and continue doing business. And I'm happy that you're back with us. Of course. So I'm gonna send you a reminder. By email about your appointment for hair and makeup, and also send you the tones and fabrics that are for your color chart during this season. It was a complete pleasure. Please take care, and I will see you next week. Okay? Take care. Bye-bye. Karen, can you please send the next client, please? Thank you.